countdown.
Record this.
Hello, everyone. It's getting close to the end of the semester, and it's almost time for Thanksgiving break. Can you believe it, Sam?
I can't. I can't wait to eat all that Thanksgiving food. Just kidding. I hate turkey. Oh my God. Usually during Thanksgiving dinner, my family goes around the table and says what they're thankful for. This year, instead of giving stupid, boring answers like my family or something I'm going to say, I'm thankful for the recently released Disney Plus.
Good job, Tyler. We're done with this. Just let Tyler do it.
Welcome to Studio A, MCTV's original variety show. Starring Tyler McGuigan, now welcome your hosts, Tyler McGuigan.
Hello everyone. It's getting close to the end of the semester and it's almost time for Thanksgiving break. Can you believe it? I can't wait to eat all that Thanksgiving food. Just kidding, I hate turkey. Usually during Thanksgiving dinner though, my family goes around the table and says what they're thankful for. This year, instead of giving a stupid boring answer like my family or something, I'm gonna say I'm thankful for the recently released Disney Plus. Man, it's so nice to have almost every Star Wars, Marvel, and Pixar movies all in one place. It's also great to see that Disney Plus... It's going a little too fast for me, Eva. I'm like reading at the top of the monitor.
Yeah, let's go from the top.
Hi, Tyler.
Hello. Love you too.
Zach.
Yeah, we'll go from the top. I gotta redo that.
This one.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, just have him keep going.
Okay, he says don't stop recording, keep going.
Or like just start.
Okay, but to start from the top.
See where it says like Thanksgiving break? Keep that as like the line you want to be at. All right. All right, am I good?
All right, count me down.
Hello, everyone. It's getting close to the end of the semester, and it's almost time for Thanksgiving break. Can you believe it? I can't wait to eat all that Thanksgiving food. Just kidding. I hate turkey. Usually, though, during Thanksgiving dinner, my family goes around the table and says what they're thankful for. And this year, instead of giving a boring answer like my family or something, I'm gonna say I'm thankful for the recently released Disney Plus. Man, it is so nice to finally have almost every Star Wars, Marvel, and Pixar movie all in one place. It's also great to see that Disney Plus has old TV shows that I remember watching as a kid. Disney Plus also launched with some exclusive content with loads more on the way. The only notable exclusive series right now, though, is The Mandalorian, which has established that even Yoda gets horny sometimes. Other current exclusives include a live-action version of Lady and the Tramp that no one asked for, and a series that lets you see the world through the eyes of the always on something Jeff Goldblum, and a show with literally the worst title ever, High School Musical, The Series. One of the main selling points of Disney Plus was that they were finally going to unvault their old classics and put them on the service. And for the most part, they did. You can find classics like Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, and The Lion King. However, not all of their movies made it onto the service on launch day. There's one film in particular that I noticed was missing, a film that represents a dark side of Disney, a film that quickly sparked controversy, a film that was offensive and insulting to those who watched it, a film that Disney wants you to forget about, but everyone remembers. A film that even mentioning the name of can spark instant backlash from people in the vicinity. I can't even watch the movie without having my skin crawl. We all know which film I'm talking about. I just hope that Disney learned from The Last Jedi and put Lucasfilm in check so that The Rise of Skywalker doesn't become a disaster too. Now, why don't we zippity-doo-dah on with the show, shall we? Joining us tonight to talk all things trending, we have my good friend Zach and my lovely girlfriend Sam with us. And since this is our last show, I don't know what is so funny. Since this is our last show before the new year and the end of the decade, we thought it would be fun to go over our favorites of the decade, starting with movies. So, who wants to go first?
I think you should. You're the host.
Can you give me time to think?
You didn't prepare for this?
I have a couple movies in mind, but I kind of want to pick just one.
Well, you already made fun of my choice. I don't know. I can't pick like a favorite movie because there's been so many.
Yeah, that's
So one of the favorite ones I can remember is Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Really liked it. Saw it with great
It's a good
people.
movie. Yeah, I liked it too. I didn't get to see it in theaters, unfortunately.
I saw it in Rhinebeck. It was really nice.
Oh, that's cool. I definitely think, I definitely thought it deserved the Oscar more than what actually won.
Shape of Water?
Shape of Water. I did not
Shape
enjoy
of Water
Shape of
won
Water.
the Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Lady Bird.
Yeah, well, my favorite movie of that year actually didn't even get nominated for Best Picture, and I think I might have to say that as this movie that I'm thinking of is also my favorite of the decade.
What is it?
If you're okay, you want me to move? I think Blade Runner 2049 is one of, if not the best movie of the decade. I thought it was a really good sequel. A really big fan of sci-fi, especially the cyberpunk genre. And I thought Blade Runner 2049 did it perfectly. Denis, I don't remember how to say his name. Denis Villeneuve directed it. And for a while, he directed like a movie a year. Another movie of his, Arrival, is also a movie I really
That
love.
was really good.
Arrival was so good.
Haven't seen it.
That Quentin Tarantino came out with some pretty great movies. Django Unchained, 2012. Love that movie. It's one of my favorites.
I must say,
of
I'm
him.
not a huge fan of him.
I can see that.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't see you as the type of person that would like his movies. I don't know.
Okay.
I know Sam's not a huge fan either.
Yeah, no, not really.
She doesn't like. She doesn't like violent.
I just like-
stuff.
It's not the violence. It just, I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like
I guess he's
fiction.
not for everybody, but I fucking love him.
That was it.
What about you, Sam?
My favorite is definitely Baby Driver.
Yes.
Yeah,
that
I
is a
really like-
It's a good
It's
movie.
a fun movie.
You're not gonna let me finish?
I'm
telling
just
you why?
commenting. You can go. You can go.
My favorite movie was Baby Driver, and it was definitely because of like the music and how they synced it up with the rest of the movie. Now you can comment.
That is really good.
That was really cool. Did you see the video? They have like a behind the scenes video of the opening montage.
No, I
Like
haven't seen
it's
that.
a really long, like the tracking shot was like going to the coffee shop and all
Yeah.
that. They timed it out, and like after each take, they would go back and like bring it into Avid, and they would like see if it all matched up correctly, and
my
like
God.
saw what they had to do to
Oh,
like
that's so
fix all that stuff. It was really cool.
That must
That
have
must
taken
have,
a lot of time.
yeah, I was gonna say that must have been a pretty hard scene to film because they also had to match, because it also had the lyrics on like the side of the walls and stuff, so they really had to be precise with timing. And that's like a really, I mean, there's so much about that movie that is just amazing. Like the fact that, you know, because they had to have made that movie with those songs in mind. And, you know, when you're making a movie and you know you're going to license songs, you don't even know if you're going to get those
Yeah,
songs.
what happens if like you
Like,
film this whole thing and then you don't get the song?
yeah, you don't get the songs. That must have taken like a lot of work to plan out. Maybe they got the license beforehand, before even
They
like,
had to have.
yeah, like before they even
must have.
started filming, they had to know like, all right, which songs are we gonna be using? So it's such an integral part of the film. Can we think of any others?
Well, I can think of one that hasn't come out yet.
Oh. That's how you know it's the best.
Because have you not seen the trailer?
What movie are you talking? Oh my God! All right, that's the worst.
Cats has a $297 million budget.
Ugh.
It's true.
That's
That's the 6th highest, most expensive film ever.
Jesus.
And it has
It's
Taylor
because of
Swift
all
in
that
it.
awful CGI work that they did. It's
Yep.
so awful. And that leads me into another great thing. Why don't we talk about the worst movies of the decade? Can we? Last Jedi's up there. I know I shit on that movie a lot.
Are you familiar with a movie called Father Figures?
No.
It is the worst movie I have ever seen. Continuity errors. There's like one shot he's driving a white car with like a Illinois license plate. Next shot it's a gray or like a different color car, different state plate. It's the same car.
Yeah. Another. Oh,
Script was terrible.
I was gonna say another bad movie is Tall Girl on Netflix. That's a really bad movie. What were
refuse
you
to
gonna
watch
say?
that movie.
I haven't seen it.
Well, I was going to say this isn't a movie, but the third season of 13 Reasons Why is pretty bad. And has awful
it was
continuity
bad.
errors.
I love making fun of that with you. It's a really fun watch. First season was great. I liked it. Second season was okay. It was good. Didn't need a second season.
Yeah.
And then they really didn't need this third season. They're really dragging this show out. It should have just been a mini series.
Money.
Yeah, money. Well, I think we've all had some really great suggestions. We've all seen some pretty great movies and some pretty terrible movies this decade. But I'm really hoping Rise of Skywalker could pull through and be a really good movie for the. Well, I guess it wouldn't be the end of the decade because we've still got 2020. I don't know if you consider 2010 or 2020 to like be the end.
I think it's a new decade.
Yeah, maybe.
Otherwise we wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, but when you count to 10, you go 1 to 10. I think 2020 is the end of the decade because 2000 wasn't the end of the millennium.
Then why
It was
are we doing
2001.
this?
I don't know. It wasn't my idea. All right, whatever. This was a fail. All right, this week on X Goes With Everything, everyone's favorite food reviewer, Will, it's cut off on the side, have a simple bowl of cereal. Take a look. Take a look. What? It's cut off.
His name isn't Will. It's
What? I can't see. the
everyone's
word.
favorite chef will try this.
Oh.
And that's why Tyler can't read.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Hey, I can read. I just can't read when people don't know how to spell.
Didn't you write the script?
No, I don't write this part. I only write my monologues. That is, this is actually Andrew's doing. So, but you wrote it good tonight, Andrew. Thank you for making my job easier. You're a valued member of the writing
He's
team.
stalling because he forgot how to read.
Shut the fuck up. For our second topic, let's talk about our favorite music of the decade. Keep switching back and forth. So I don't really have a favorite song of the decade, but like there's a couple of artists that really like boomed this decade that I think are notable, at least in my opinion, that I really like. So I like Post Malone. I know I've talked about him a lot before.
That's a good one.
He's good. I really like his music, especially like his latest music. Really good. Billie Eilish is a fairly new one that I've actually grown to like. Chainsmokers, that's a really like fun band that I like to listen to. So there's
Did you see Billie Eilish's SNL performance with like the wall?
No,
thing? It was pretty cool.
I don't really watch SNL. That's
She did a live like one-shot performance. She was in like a little room and they rotated it like 90 degrees
really
at a time, but the camera was like locked on with it too. So she's like on the scene, just like jumping around.
Her music's definitely unique. Some of it's like weird, but like some of it's actually pretty catchy. Like I like it. I think it's a good style to have in the whole music
She's like
industry now.
huge now though. She went from like nothing to like
huge. She's younger
there.
than us, and she's
younger
already
than us?
Yeah,
she's not even 18 yet. She's turning 18. Actually, on my birthday, we share the same birthday.
Isn't she 17 or she's 16?
She's 17 right now. What about you, Sam?
Zach's already laughing at me because I already told him that nobody's gonna know it.
no one's gonna know mine
Except for Rebecca. Shout out to you, Rebecca. and Charlie and Tyler. I really like the band Ripe. They're not really well known, but
Very
I really
good
like
band.
all of their music. They're great. Listen to them on Spotify.
Mine also no one is gonna know about. It's called Mainland.
Never heard.
Yeah,
Yeah, never
I
heard of
thought
them
that
either.
they're pretty good. I'm like an Apple nerd, so I was like watching one of their like keynotes, and it was one of the songs I was playing in the beginning. I was like, "What's that song?" And I looked it up, and I was like, "These guys are pretty cool."
That's cool. That's cool. I just thought of another one. I keep thinking of all these artists. Banners, the band
Oh,
Banners. I love that band.
They're good.
They're good. They have a lot of good songs. Of Monsters and Men is another good one I like.
I just heard a groan from in there.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a groan or if it was like a whoa.
It was
yeah,
good. It was good.
Yeah,
It was
'cause
good.
I knew that was Charlie. It sounded like Charlie. Yeah, I don't think they got popular until this decade. But yeah, they have a lot of good songs I really love. Mountain, what is it called? Mountain Sound?
I have no idea what you're
that's
talking about.
That's a good song.
It's been like a huge decade for music that went from like
Jesus.
kind of a small selection of stuff, and now it's with like Spotify and SoundCloud people. It's just like
Yeah. Oh, SoundCloud. SoundCloud is like
people.
SoundCloud has changed the
Well, like, it
music
just-
industry. It's like
anyone could like make music
anyone
now.
can make it big. Well, you have to be good.
But I mean, like
but-
anyone can like have a platform
Yeah.
for music.
Yeah. SoundCloud is like the YouTube of music. Even though YouTube has like a
YouTube
music
plays
section,
music,
but
too.
you don't really hear many people starting out on YouTube as like artists. Excuse me. Had a Beyond Burger. So I tried it for the first time. It's actually pretty.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I kind of wish I had cheese on it, but that wouldn't make it vegan if it did. It tasted like a real burger. Anyway, back to music. SoundCloud. I just got into SoundCloud like this year. Like I was never into it before, but now I'm starting to like. I kind of like it.
There's some good stuff on there.
There's good stuff there. If you ever need like if you ever just want to listen to a trailer song, SoundCloud is good. They'll usually have it on there, like just the audio, which is cool. That's mainly what I use it for. And Big Booty Mix. It's a big thing on. Yeah. I would say that is the best music of the decade, Big Booty Mix, because it
I have to
combines
disagree.
all the music.
No.
I think they should do a decade-long Big Booty Mix of like all the songs of the decade, but we'll see.
Like it should
All of
last a
them?
decade.
No, it shouldn't last a decade, but it takes all the music from the decade. But they already take songs from like multiple points. in
Spotify's
time.
probably gonna do that.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
They usually
they
do a
usually
mix.
like one for like the whole year. They'll probably do it for like the decade.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Well, I mean that's music for you. You know, we all have different music tastes. I don't think anyone thought of a specific song. I mean, it's
No.
hard. It's hard to think of a favorite song in general, let alone a favorite song of the decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite song, but I have favorite artists I like, and I think most of them came from this decade. Now for another exciting installment of our game show run by Studio A correspondent Maggie. Let's take a look, shall we?
Hi, I'm Maggie, and I'm your host for MCTV's Game Show Spectacular. So last week, we did a little Halloween episode. No one cares about Halloween. It's a holiday for children and drunken college students who want to relive their childhood. So today, we're going to be doing my favorite holiday, Election Day. Election Day actually matters, and it's an important part of being an informed citizen. So let's begin the game. That's our theme song. I'm outside Dyson with our contestant. What is your name, major, and your favorite president?
I'm Claudia Rufa. My major is Media Studies and Production, and my favorite president is Harry Truman.
Ooh, that's a fancy one. You don't hear that a lot. So we're going to be playing a game where you get asked some questions from the U.S. Citizen Test. Now, nothing really happens if you don't get them right, but we will lose some respect for you as an American. So, who was the president during World War I?
I'm not sure.
It was Woodrow Wilson. It's fine. On the test, I said FDR, so like that's significantly worse. And how long is a U.S. Senator's term?
2 years.
6 years. Just too long. And who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
Unsure.
It's John G. Roberts. And finally, when was the Constitution written?
1787.
That's right. And for that, you get a prize. Here is a page of President Bartlett from The West Wing, because a fictional president is better than real government. Here you go. And the
Thank
best
you.
part is you could still vote. So go out and vote on Election Day. Thank you for watching.
For our last panel topic, we're just going to talk about what happened in the decade, our favorites and the ones that sucked. So, favorite pop culture moment. It could be a meme, could be anything. Best and worst.
Well, like if we're talking about memes, like Vine, like the
Vine
like
itself?
Vine culture, like Vine itself.
Yes. Vine itself has changed our meme culture.
That could be.
It is our
worse
meme
things.
culture.
It is. Even after its death, it still has a presence.
Like even like TikToks that like radiate Vine culture.
Oh,
those
TikTok, yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
those are like the only good ones.
Yeah. As a worst thing to happen in the decade, I would also say TikTok. There's a lot of shit on there.
Yeah,
that
there is.
Dumb, stupid.
Dumb and
People
stupid
think that they're hot. And they're not.
There's so many cringe
There's
compilations
so many
online.
cringe I cringe I can't even look at the app anymore. But there are also some genuinely funny ones.
I usually go onto YouTube and look for like the compilations
Yeah.
that like are the Vine ones.
I love it when people like. So on the app, you could also do reactions to other Vines. I love it when I said Vine, TikToks. I love it when people do like reactions to or duets with like a very cringy Vine, and they just like make fun of it. It's so funny.
What's your favorite Vine?
Favorite? We've been over this before.
No, I know my favorite Vine.
I can't think of a favorite Vine.
It's the peanut butter baby.
That's your.
The table, he just goes
that's
like,
a good one.
he goes, ah.
That's a good one. I mean, I chuckled when I first saw it, but I don't know. I wouldn't say that's my favorite one.
Look at all those chickens is another good one.
That is a good one. Yeah. I don't know. No. What about you, Sam? What was your favorite
Vine or
no,
my
favorite moment of 2020 or
well,
of the decade?
Looking back on it, I don't appreciate it as much, but at the time in middle school when the Gangnam Style dance came out, I really loved
Yes,
it.
that was a big moment. It also that's another thing. It's a double-edged sword there because it was good when it first came out, and then people made it annoying.
It aged really bad.
It aged
too.
Yeah,
so
it did.
quickly. As soon as everyone started making their own parody of it, and it was like, oh god, Gangnam Style.
Does he even have like another song?
He has so many songs. He's
other
like an actual
songs.
like artist. He has so many songs.
Yeah.
The other one, like the one right after Gangnam Style got kind of big, and then with each song he made, he got lower and lower in popularity. It was really Gangnam Style that blew him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned the dance, and so did my sister. It was
nice.
a great time at the
It's a very
moment, but
easy
looking
dance.
back,
It's a very easy dance to
It's
learn.
very
I mean,
easy,
yeah.
but I still can't do
I
it.
struggled
do
to
it.
learn it, so maybe it's not easy for all of us to
You
learn.
struggle with learning the Gangnam Style dance.
I still can't do it.
It's like 1, 2.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah. There's so many weird moments.
Can we talk about bad things?
What about your bad? What about your
Because
worst one?
Eliza knew or read my mind, I was going to talk about What Does the Fox Say? I hated that song then, and I still hate it now.
That was
It
really
was
bad.
the worst.
That was bad.
And like all the little kids are singing it, and I hated it, and I just wanted it to go away. So yeah, that was the worst moment from this decade for me.
What about Fortnite?
Fortnite was pretty awful too, especially when you're a camp counselor and all the third graders play Fortnite and they do the dances all the
I
time.
still like
so
Fortnite. I
annoying.
mean, I don't play as much anymore because there's so many
I know
better
someone
games
that-
out, but
Oh, yeah.
it's still fun. But there are definitely people that ruin the fun out of it, and
I know someone that does
especially
the
little
dance.
kids. They
Yeah.
the dances when they do the dance, it's so cringy. Sometimes I do the dances.
I was gonna say sometimes.
Yeah, I was
Especially
gonna
when-
say.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I'll bust out those moves, but What was I gonna say? I had something. Oh, The last YouTube Rewind.
Oh, that
happened,
was
that was
so
very
bad.
bad. I remember that was a big. So I don't know if that would be a bad moment or a good moment because I loved like the memes that came from it. The Will Smith, like, oh, that's hot, that's hot. The memes that spawned from it were good, but the actual video itself was terrible, and that was bad. They had like they didn't understand what YouTube didn't understand what itself was because they had none of the big things that happened for YouTube that year.
It was weird because the year before they didn't do a great job, and then it was like, we want this person, this person, this person.
Yeah.
And YouTube's like, we hear you. Here's Will Smith.
Yeah, here's Will
some
Smith,
Fortnite stuff.
Who just started on YouTube. Like,
Here's some people that like we like to like publicize.
Yeah, because like PewDiePie, they didn't have like the PewDiePie versus T-Series thing that was going on in that video. The first Logan Paul versus KSI fight was that year too. They didn't even mention that, and like that was a big thing for YouTube.
We can not include them in that.
But like you can't deny that those were significant moments in YouTube. Whether you like them or not, they had so many things that that weren't even that big. Like I didn't know half the people in that video.
No, yeah, that's a fair point.
I was like, who are these people? Like, what was the point?
Well, like they're big, like 20 million plus subscribers, like people were in the videos.
Yeah, no, they had no big people. Probably maybe because they didn't even want to be in the video. But I know PewDiePie wasn't even asked to be in the video. Honestly, he should be in every single one because he's like the most popular person on YouTube. But yeah. Anyway, there's been a lot of great and terrible things this decade. So, but I'd like to think that the good outshines the shit. So. Yeah. But let's hope for an even better decade 2 years from now, because that's when the next decade actually starts. All right. Well, thanks a bunch, Zach and Samantha, for hopping.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's not how you spell hopping, by the way, but for hopping on the panel this week.
It does say hopping.
More to come when we come back. See, I can read. Andrew, you idiot. For our game today, my guest and I are going to play a game called Catchphrase. And our team, we're gonna have two teams, and our teammates are gonna be the people diagonal from us. So Zach and I are a team, and Eliza and Sam are gonna be on a team. So Eliza, why don't you explain the rules, because you know better than any of the rest of us.
So catchphrase is kind of like charades, except you can talk, so it's not really like charades at all. And basically, you pick a category, and then it gives you like a phrase to say, obviously, and then you just have to like explain the phrase without saying any of the words in it. You can't rhyme. You can't
including the word and.
Yeah, you can't
and
do.
And is in there. You can't say and.
You cannot or but.
That's gonna be very
anything.
frustrating.
Yeah, it can be very frustrating. Yeah, you can't say the. So you can't do hand motions or anything. You just gotta.
No hand motions.
No hand motions. Nuh-uh. Okay, should we get started?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're doing entertainment.
Yep.
Ready? Okay, go. I did it wrong. Okay, so he's married to Princess Kate.
Oh,
girl.
Prince Henry.
No, the other one.
Charles.
No, the other one.
To be honest, I was gonna say Henry too.
I know this one.
Philip. No.
Oh.
What? Okay, the formal. What? Do you know the movie Kill
Bill.
Yeah, the formal way to say
William.
That. Yes.
Oh.
Say it together.
Prince William.
Which team would you
next.
join? Okay.
Now it's faster.
In a movie, the halftime show of the movie, what's that called?
Super Bowl? What?
No, in a movie, it's like a halftime show for a movie. In the middle of the movie, when they go
Intermission?
Yes.
Okay.
Give it. Go, Sam. Go.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Can I skip it?
Yes.
Donald Trump severed head.
Rock artist. Oh,
No. Okay, so you guys can be team one, so give a point to team one. And I give it to Zach, and then Zach starts.
Okay.
Could have given. I could have done that one.
So do I hit
You
start?
didn't take so long on Prince William. I'm sorry.
So do I just hit next again?
You hit start.
Okay. Not American Idol.
X Factor.
Yes.
Oh, that was good. Okay, so this is a Wizard Boy series.
Harry Potter.
Yes.
3 bears.
Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr. Yay! We're doing so good.
Let's give me that one.
You
No.
can only skip once.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's okay, go.
Not director.
Writer.
No.
Producer. Conductor.
No, I'm
Taking
sorry.
motions.
There's a word in front of it.
Film director.
No.
What? Executive director.
No.
What?
You had the last word right. There's a word in front of that.
Screenwriter.
No, you had the word.
What? What
I
word?
can't say it.
The screenplay?
No.
Writer.
Help
No,
him.
not director.
Haha, you
You
lose.
said producers, and I
We
said
get a
there's a word in
point.
front of it.
Executive producer?
The producers.
Oh, the producers.
what?
You
Okay.
could have gotten that. Like, you could have given
No.
the producer. Is that a show? I don't know.
Okay, ready, go.
Wait, what? How many points?
Okay, so this is when
Alright, we got
something
2.
intense happens in the scene, and it's like a phrase, and it's like, ooh, what is like what's happening in a movie? What is it?
Action.
No, like, so it's like a 5-act.
Oh, can you give this to me if you don't get it?
I'm skipping.
I know
No
it.
idea.
Okay,
what
so
that
this is
Climax?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Facebook.
Yeah. Plot thickens.
Woo-hoo. Yee-hoo. Who sings that?
Oh, that's Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Sorry, that took me too long.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, when there's 2 people and they're running a show, but one of them is
Showrunners.
like what?
Showrunners?
She said
No,
show.
one of them
Show?
is not. Okay.
What was it?
Guest host. I was gonna say one of them isn't as.
Okay, you guys get a point. So it's 2.
Did you count the points from last round?
Yeah, you guys
those-
have 2 and we have 1.
Yeah.
We have more than 2.
No, you
you
don't.
don't.
It's
Yes.
not. It's at the end of the round. You count the
It's whoever has the
as a buzzer in their hand.
buzzer
They
in
lose.
the hand.
Okay.
Oh.
That's why there's a buzzer.
All right.
So I hit go again?
Yes.
No. Oh, fast.
Speed?
Yep.
Speed racer.
You want something.
I want speed. Fast. Race.
It's more than wanting.
needing. Need for speed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so this is a type of box that shows fancy pictures in it. What's that called?
Sure.
Like it's in every
What?
family room in America. There's a bunch of around us.
Screens, TVs.
Yes, and it's a type of that where it's really big and it's long.
A project.
No. It's like it can be in a home and it's just
Oh
a
my God.
long. Another word for long.
I'm
gonna kill you.
How you get another point?
It's widescreen TV. Sam, you suck.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay, she's my daughter.
All
I
right.
said if I was going to be shit on this show, I wasn't going to come back.
Hey, but I'm not
that.
doing the shitting this time. No, I don't.
You don't skip once.
She was in. She was in Batman Begins, but she got replaced in The Dark Knight.
I don't know
she
any
played,
Batman stuff.
Rachel.
I have no idea.
Oh, used to be married to Tom Cruise.
Kitty Holmes.
Yeah.
Ooh, good.
I have no idea.
Oh,
I
skip
don't
again.
know what that is. Okay.
Wait, you didn't know what that was?
No.
Tell me, go.
TMZ.
So it is a place where kids go and
The Farm.
and they
Daycare.
do games together. I don't know.
Kindergarten.
Outside.
Playground.
Close. First word is right.
Play.
Oh.
Where you live.
Playhouse.
Yes.
Oh, haha, you
Oh, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
She didn't have any time.
Yay!
This
Okay.
game's stupid.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
You
So
guys
who won? I
You
think
guys
we won. Yeah, because we're amazing. Well, you all did. We all did a great job.
Yeah,
Especially
okay.
you guys.
Thanks, Tyler.
But
I
I
appreciate
I
it.
feel like we got. I feel like you guys kind of cheated at the end. Like we didn't really
No,
get a
what?
chance to get the
That was
point,
not
but
cheating.
it's okay. We won anyway. It doesn't matter.
right, well,
That's all the time we have for tonight. I want to thank our panelists, Sam and Zach, for joining us, and then I also want to thank you guys and Eliza for playing the game with us and for bringing this awesome game.
Thanks, Julie.
I think I want to get it. It's pretty
It's
cool.
fun.
Yeah. You can see our show on our YouTube page, MCTV HD. And don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter for Studio A. I'm Tyler McGuigan. Have a good night, everyone.
See you in 2020.
Yeah, the end of this decade. New decade doesn't start until 2021.
That's not
wrong.
true.
That
You're-
is
You
true.
have to